So now we're on the final draft of our summarizing writing. So far we've done the pre-write, the first draft, and the edits and revisions. You're going to be using those three parts to help you with the final draft. So you should have your edits and revisions done from last week, and all you have to do is retype it into your final draft. So you would just retype, or if you don't want to have to type it, you guys can copy and paste it. So you just have to copy, if you don't want to type it out, copy, paste it. Just make sure you change all this red back to black, because this will essentially just be your final draft. So just change all these red ones back to black, and then read it out loud to yourself to make sure it still makes sense to you. You don't want all this red in your final draft, but you can go ahead and make it black. And then we're going to go ahead and read it out loud, because when you read out loud, it helps you hear your writing to make sure it sounds good, because I still might have missed a word that I need. Sometimes you type or you write faster than what you're saying. So I read the story, No Money, No Problem, and I really liked it. There were three main characters in the story. The characters were Amy, Matt, and Ben. The story started with Amy wanting a new video game, but she did not have enough money. After watching a show, she learned she could trade items to get what she wanted. Amy started to collect items she could trade with Matt for the video game. Matt did not like her items, so she had to trade to get better items. Amy traded with her brother Ben to get a skateboard. Matt loved the skateboard Amy brought over. He traded the video game for the skateboard. Amy played the video game and loved it. The end of the story was Amy seeing a new video game and decided she would trade to get, oops, I forgot a word, to get it instead of using money. So my final draft is essentially just my edits and revision drafts without the red. So you can either copy and paste it, or you can just retype the whole thing. Copy and pasting is a lot faster, but please make sure you have 2 paragraphs. So if you do not, you're going to lose a lot of points, because you have to have 2 paragraphs. So please make sure you have 2 paragraphs in your final draft, you guys. So remember, you're going to use your edits and revisions to make your final draft. Make sure you read it out loud so that you can hear if you miss any words. Like I forgot a word and I didn't notice it until I read it out loud. If you have any questions, please let us know.